Woohoo! Ridgeline fam, what's going on? Hey, welcome to Fitness Friday with Frankie's Fitness Edition. Well, first things first, I wanted to tell you guys, and especially the kids that and families that already know me, that I really miss you guys. And I hope you guys are staying safe. Hope you guys are listening to your parents. Kids, make sure that you do. And parents, please tell me if they are not, because that means extra burpees. Got to work on the fitness, got to stay happy, listen to your parents. All right? Do that homework, be good to your teachers. So what a blessing to go to a school like Ridgeline Academy. They reached out to me and asked me to be a part of Fitness Friday. What an absolute honor. So with today's workout, what I'd like to go over with you guys, we're going to do a quick dynamic warm-up. We're going to get loose, get the muscles moving, get the blood flowing, and then we're going to go over the workout, and we're even going to do some mobility afterwards. So this is kind of our normal routine, even with my kids' classes, but group fitness classes, personal training, all that kind of stuff. I kind of like to follow that format, and so I'm going to send you guys through that today with me. Yours truly, Coach Frankie. All right? And everything we're going to do, go ahead and grab your family, kids, adults, senior citizens even. No age limit, no skill level is too much or too little going into today's workout. I've got scales, meaning that I've got different forms for each movement that I'll go over as well so that everybody can participate and be a part of it. So what I'd like to go over first is the dynamic warm-up. So what we're going to do is, if you guys are working with limited space, I'm just going to show you from my gym. I'm just going to jog down and back real quick, even if it's in your living room, the hallway around your kitchen, something like that. Just jog down and back a little bit. I'm going to go down and back 4 times to start, and then I'll lead you guys through the rest of the dynamic warm-up. All right, here we go. All right, so now that we're done with the jogging down and back, we're going to do some high kicks. So just kick in place, and I'm going to go 10 swings. I want to focus on balancing for one on my one foot, and you can always use something for balance too. So if I'm all over the place stability-wise, using a countertop, plyo box, anything that you have, couch, chair. And then the other leg, we want to really feel that pull in the hammy. So from the side, right here, as I'm kicking up, I'm feeling that pull in the back of the leg, back of the hamstring. 10, good. And now for limited space and for viewing, we're just going to go in place with side-to-side lateral lunge. So this one right here, I'm going to keep both feet flat on the ground, send my butt back, and then I'm going to drive in and out of it for a couple of reps. Other side. Feel free to do a couple more pumps, a couple more hip mobs, I call them. If you're super tight, especially in the adductor, the inner thigh area. Keep going side to side. One more time. Good. And then now we're going to do the Spider-Man lunge. So with this one, I like to go here, nice tall chest, and I'm going to drop my hip down just 2 or 3 times. If you're a little bit tighter, you could do more. But that front knee is super important when I'm switching sides and I'm doing these. I'm driving through that front heel. I'm driving that knee out to the side. I'm creating torque in that joint. Here. Dropping the front of the hip down. So from the side, when I switch sides, it looks like this. All right, and then if I switch sides. So whether I'm doing lunges or squats, number one thing I don't want to do is come forward on my toes. putting way too much pressure on the knee. I always want to drive through that front heel. So now we've done the Spider-Man lunges. Now what we're going to do is just drive that knee up. Drive that knee up as high as you can. Don't pop your chin though, but just as high as you can. So if you can go to the chest, that's awesome. Shoot for the shoulders. Yeah. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with butt kicks. And now fast, high knees in place. That's good. And then same thing with butt kicks. Yeah, beautiful. And then the next thing after that, karaoke. So this one, you got to go with me. I'm going to show you from side to side, and then I'll actually do them down the length of my gym. So side to side, we're going like this. Foot in front, step, foot behind. Step, foot in front, step, foot behind. All right, so I'm going to do those the length of the gym. So go down and back 2 times right here for the karaoke. So here. Woo! Lost you guys, a little bit of a breeze. Welcome back. All right, so we're here. That karaoke again, down and back. Beautiful. Okay, next thing. So now we're going to get into the circle up position. This is usually my favorite part with the kids. This is the part where we get in a big old circle. You get to see all the kids that are a part of Frankie's Fitness. Just awesome. So we start out small and gradually get larger. Big arm circles. Try and get as big as you can on those arm circles. And then backwards, starting small, gradually getting larger. Woo! Big, big, big. Straight up and down. 4, 5, 6. That's good. Across the chest. Boy, it's beautiful out. I don't mind me hip twist. If you see me just absolutely dumping sweat, that's just how I am. That's how I've been my whole life. I work hard, but I mean, my sweat does not, my sweat looks like I'm dying, so don't worry about me, I'm all right. But yeah, I just love this time of year. Just awesome. And then hip circles the other way, big circles. Especially the mornings. The mornings are still just absolutely beautiful right now. Pretty awesome. What a blessing to live in AZ, that's for sure. Lat pulls. Other side. So I want to feel this stretch all along the side as I'm doing this. 5, 6. We're going to do 10 windmills. So what that is I'll show you from the side. Send my butt back. I'm still keeping that wide stance. Butt back, reach to the toes, up in the middle. Now switch. Now switch. Now switch. Switch. So from the front right here, we'll finish it out. Last one. Yeah, good. And then good mornings. This is one that I'm super picky on with technique and form because from the side, I want to keep that nice flat back. So what I'm doing is sending my butt and hips back. I'm still loading up the hammies by keeping a slight bend in the knee, deferring that load from the lower back. But I'm feeling that tension in the hammies. Squeeze your butt at the top. Butt back, squeeze your butt at the top. So nice flat back, every single rep. 6. And I'll show you from the front. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And then from here, we're going to do 10 air squats, nice and slow before we go to the floor and warm up our hips a little bit more. So 10 slow air squats. What does that mean? Well, the tempo with me, we want to focus on with the technique and form. Feet set below the hips or the shoulders. sending the butt and hips back, driving the knees out, so I'm creating that torque we talked about earlier in the knees. Nice tall chest. I'm getting as low as I can, and then driving up, opening up the hips at the top. So from the side, right here, nice tall chest, sending the butt back, knees out. Get as low as you can, and stand up into full extension. Again, nice and slow, low as you can, open the hips. Slow, as low as you can, open the hips. I believe that's 4, 5, and where I want to feel the weight, if you guys are sending everything back, it's going to be in your heels again. Right there, knees out, stand up. So just like the lunge, I never want to feel that pull on the toes, deferring that tension to the knee. What I do want to feel is the weight through the heel, and then, so if I've got to scale that range to squatting just right here, before because of tension through the calves, going up through the quads, things like that, that's totally fine. Go to the point, the depth, where you're still feeling that weight through the heels right there. Okay? So let's say that's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Good air squats. Now we're going to go to the floor. We're going to do a couple of hip stretches, so starting with the Spider-Man position. This one I put the back knee on the floor. I got that front heel and the knee driving out to the side. So I'm still driving through my front heel. We'll just go for a few reps, about 20 seconds a side. And let's switch sides there. So again, nice tall chest, driving through that front heel, drive that knee out to the side. Next one, we'll switch again, second position in our squat stretch. So we're reaching way out to the side, grabbing that knee, and I'm just driving that knee out to the side. Out to the side. What I want to do is still have that foot nice and flat on the ground. Switch sides. Driving that knee out, foot flat on the ground. So now we're working ankle mobility with the calves, with the outer quad. Woo! Third position. Right here, foot on its side. So what we're doing is driving that knee towards the floor, and from the side it looks like this. Back knee down, foot on its side, driving that knee towards the floor. Good. Switch sides. I'll show you from this side. Foot on its side, bow. So I really want to feel that pull through the tension on the outer quad, all the way through the hip. You may even feel a little bit in that outer glute area. Awesome. Now we're going to get back into some fun stuff. We're talking hammy pumps next. So I'm going to lay back on the floor. I'm going to grab the back of my knee. Other leg is nice and straight, but this one, I want to kick up and drive that heel up towards the ceiling. Up towards the ceiling, right there. So drive that knee in, and this is where you're going to feel the tension right back there. Good. As you start loosening up, go ahead and pump a little bit faster. 17, 19, 20, 22, 23. Now see how fast you can go. 27, 28, 29, 30. Woo! Switch sides. Right here, make sure you're feeling that tension, pulling that knee in towards the chest. Right there. 9, 10, 13, 19. Speed it up. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah. guys, so 30 each leg, and now we're gonna go into pumping the calves, guys. This is one of the funnest parts. We're piking the hips up here, driving those heels on the floor, alternating legs. Let's go for about 20 seconds. Ooh, yeah. Excellent. Let's do those reflex jumps too. Those aren't on here, but I like to hit those. Let's hit those right here for about 20 seconds. Good job. And then the skill for that one, if you can't do the jumping up and down, just go extensions right here for about 20 seconds. Priming up the calves. Now we're talking about floor angels for 30 seconds. That's awesome. So floor angels, now we're gonna go to the ground. And then from here, so just like you're in snow, whether you're on the tile or the carpet, it's kind of fun. But make sure you got a little bit of space around your family members with this one. So you're coming up, back down. Whoop, up, back down, up, back down, right here. Yeah, clean the floor. Clean that floor from the side, right here. Yeah. 10 seconds. Woo! Nice, good job. All right, got done with those floor angels. The next thing that we're gonna do is some fun stuff. A little bit faster pace. We got side shuffles, ground touch, skips, forward and backward sprints. So what that looks like, starting with the side shuffles. So from this view, I'll show you guys, we're gonna stay on the toes, butt back right here. So I'm on my toes, butt back, strong stance. When I'm bringing my feet in, I'm never bringing them all the way together. I'm just doing a small step and then shuffling, boom, boom, right here. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna be doing, going down and back. So I'm gonna do down and back 4 times right here with the side shuffles. So we're here. 1. Oh, here I am. It's me again. 3, 1 more. 4. Woo! I wonder who won on that one. So now let's see who's gonna be faster on this next one. But you gotta make sure it doesn't count unless you're touching the ground every rep. So watch me right here. I'm still gonna keep that tall chest. Side shuffle, side shuffle. So coming back, side shuffle, side shuffle. So I'm gonna do that and then link to the gym for you guys. Down and back 4 times. Ready? Right here. Coming back. That's 2. That's 3. 1. Woo! 4 times, nice. So next one we got scoops. So that's pretty much spoken for what that is. Just have fun with it, big smile. I want to see it. But skips down and back 4 times. And this, kind of try to mess around with it. Try to get nice and high. So now as you're warmed up, let's say that's 3. I'm not sure if that's 4 for me. So I'll go 1 more. But the looser you get, the more you want to jump up higher. Jump up higher. Coming back. Woo! Good. And then now, forward and backward sprints. Boy, this is gonna be fun. Make sure everything is out of the way. It's all clear. you're good to go. So with here, be safe. But what we're gonna be doing is forward and backward sprints 4 times. So I'm here, forward, backwards, forward, backward. Stay on those toes, forward, backward. One more time, forward, backward. Woo! Nice, good job. So at this point, this is kind of where I'd like to take a little 2-minute break. We're gonna bring that heart rate down a little bit, maybe around 2 minutes. Go ahead and drink some water. Think about regulating that heart rate and your breathing. So the way I do that typically is using the diaphragm. So I'll breathe into my nose. And I wanna breathe that air into the diaphragm. I want to push it into my gut. Oh yeah, the lungs are pumping, feeling good. We're getting that blood circulation going. Muscles are loose, getting some sweat out, sweating out some toxins and stress, and feeling good, loving life. All right, and so we'll go over the workout now. Here's where I want to bring you guys over and just kind of show you a glimpse of what the workout looks like. You can take a picture of it on your phone, set it up on the countertop for you as I go over the movements, and just follow along with me. So from here, what we got rocking today. Woo! A little bit of a glare. If you guys have an issue with it, just let me know. Let's try to turn it around real quick. Yeah. All right. Miss you guys for sure. So AMRAP 8 minutes, bear crawls down and back, 5 squat jumps, 10 shoulder taps, 15 sit-ups. That means what we're going to be doing is just going hard for 8 minutes. So we're going to get as many rounds in as possible in 8 minutes. That's what it stands for. And the movements, let's go over those. So for an 8-minute timer, we're starting out with bear crawls down and back. Bear crawls, we want to stay on the toes. Butt down is the way I like to do it. So nice flat back, and it's really incorporating a lot of the hips. Remember we talked about we don't want to be on our toes with squats or lunges. Bear crawls are the only exception that we want to be on our toes, besides, of course, reflex jumps. When we're doing jump ropes, jumping in place, things like that. But with the bear crawls, totally safe to be on the toes. Butt down, nice flat back. So what we're going to do here is down and back 1 time. Meaning I'm going to be going down and back the length of the gym, but whatever kind of length you have or width in your home, just go ahead and gauge it out. So if you have a nice long distance for your warm-up, keep it at 1. But if you need to go more, go down and back 3 times. Let's say if we're only dealing with this kind of distance, 8 feet, 10 feet, go down and back 3 times for each round. So on the toes, crawling it out like this. Butt down, on the toes, nice flat back, crawling it out. Woo! So I'm gonna go down and back 1 time, and then we're gonna get into 5 squat jumps. Remember again, all that great technique and form of the squat. We wanna drive nice and low first, keep that weight in the heels, and then jump at the top. So we're jumping at the top, just like a burpee. Jump, jump. You guys can either catch and reset, or if you feel good enough, go ahead and rebound. Right there, yeah. Just make sure you're keeping that weight in the back of the heels. Now with the squats, I'm never coming forward on the toes. Nice tall chest, the 10 shoulder taps. So we're here in this plank position, tap, tap. So 5 aside, 10 total right there. From the side, that plank position. Beautiful. And then last but surely not least, 15 sit-ups. So the sit-ups we've got right here, feet together, drive that lower back in the floor first, and then come all the way up, reaching through that hip crease. So from the side right here, lower back, in the floor, driving the shoulders through the hip crease. Lower back in the floor, drive the shoulders to the hip crease. Beautiful movement. If we can't get all the way up or get back up off the floor, totally fine, we'll go McGillies, which is just my version of a crunch. So we've got feet flat on the ground, we're driving that lower back in the floor, and I'm lifting my chest up towards the ceiling. Up, 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 up. Beautiful. And then remember that scale for the squat jumps, it'll be the same thing like we did for the air squat. So for the squat jumps, you can even just go regular air squats if the jumping at the top is totally throwing you off, getting your heart rate too high, or your calves are real tight. So you can do 5 air squats in place, or you can scale that height, scale the depth. Scale the depth of your squat. So always drive the knees out, always sending your butt back and driving through those heels though. So, it's time to begin. This is where I usually ask any questions, and I open it up to the world right here. But I know you guys don't have any questions. You guys are ready to rock. If you do though, go ahead and message me or message on this post right here and tag me in it, and I'll help you guys out. So I'm gonna set this timer for us. We're gonna be legit 8 minutes. We're starting in 10 seconds. So I'm starting with the bear crawl down and back. Good, on the toes, crawling it out. Yeah. Good. And then those 5 squat jumps. So we're here, squat, jump, jump. 4, 5, 10 shoulder taps. And I'll show you guys from the side. Woo, 15 sit-ups. Guys, I'm done with 1 round, so what do? We go another. Bear crawls. Yeah. To the squat jumps. So remember 5 of those. Beautiful. To the 10 shoulder taps. Shoot from the side again. Good. Now those 15 sit-ups again. I'll start here. I'm kind of shooting backwards because of the old sweat. Try to keep at least a part of the feet together when you're doing these. So I'm not spraying my feet out here, keeping the hips in. 14, 15. Another round down. We got another. There we go. Squat jumps. I'm just gonna face you this time. 3, 4, 5. Good. 10 shoulder taps. You can even do these shoulder taps on an elevated position. I apologize I didn't come up with that earlier, but you could go on the countertop. You know, that'd be a lot easier. Something where you're not having so much downward angle on your shoulders if you're tight. Haven't worked out in a long time. Otherwise, go to the floor and kill it. That sweat, baby. 13, 14, 15. Good. Another round. Let's go. Turn around. Sit-ups. Don't get that water. Get it after. You don't need it. You need it after this workout. We're almost done. So that's 15. Let's go. Kind of use my arms and lats to drive me. Yeah. And it makes it almost a full body movement, especially tying the hips and feet in at the same time. Just awesome. 15. Another. Time's not done. Yeah. Last squat jumps. Good. 10 shoulder taps. Woo. 15 sit-ups. 3. 14, 15, yeah, let's go. We gotta get another round. Squat jumps. Good, shoulder taps. Gotta beat that clock with good technique, good form, full range of motion. I lost track, so I'm gonna do 2 more. Good. Yeah, gotta do extra if you lose track. One, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, time is done. Good job. That was awesome. So guys, what I'd like you to do, when you're done, Frankie's Fitness Flex. Ooh, here, yes. So the Frankie's Fitness Flex, take a pic with your family, take a picture of what's going on here in the movements. post it on any and all social media. That would be huge for our fitness family. You know, I really want to be ingrained in Ridgeline and your guys' family for a long time to come. So I really appreciate, again, the opportunity. We're going to hit some mobility. I just wanted to get that out to you guys first. I'm going to yell in there and see if my wife Megan can bring out my beautiful son to say hi to you guys too. Okay, thanks. 1 minute. Okay. Can you bring him out? Thanks. So now with the mobility, we're going to do the pigeon stretch, 2 minutes aside like I have up here. So with this one, getting in this pigeon position, good. Good on time. Driving that back knee back. So this is from the side, from the front. Looks like this, driving that front shin forward. Shoot that back knee right here. So we'll hold this. Oh! Oh! Yeah, we got some visitors. Cute. Come on up here, guys. Yeah. We got my son, little Francis. Go ahead and go in nice and close, show him. Oh, my pride, my joy, my son.
He was just kind of sleeping a little.
He's chilling. Usually he's very, very active. Yeah. This is my wife, Megan. Cute.
Hi, guys.
Yeah. So, love you guys.
Love
Cute.
ya. Have fun.
Thanks. Awesome. Wow, did you guys see all that sweat pour out? Awesome. Keep going on this stretch. Go for 2 minutes full on each side. So 2 full minutes on each side. We got 1 minute down. You know, for time's sake, I'm not going to bore you guys too much here with the mobility. It is super important. I want you guys to do it. I got to get back in there though and start cooking for dinner time for the fam. So switching sides, let me show you guys the rest of the mobility. You would switch sides, driving that shin forward, kick that back knee back. And then to skill that range of motion, you just bring your foot back towards you. Drive that knee forward still, and then I'm right here in this position. But try to get that foot forward. What we want is that shin nice and flat on the ground though. So we want to feel this stretch all through the hip, the lower back, the outer glute. And child's pose will be the next one. So after you hit 2 minutes on the right side, do 2 minutes on your left. Child's pose. 1 minute hold right here, arms straight out. Nice flat back, getting that chest nice and low. Holding this position for 1 minute. So we're doing what's called static holds, static stretches. We're telling our body, hey, loosen up now. We put you through heck. We pumped you up. Let's go ahead and stretch you out, nice and loose. Right there. So a nice 1 minute hold there. And then the last one is going to be the hammy stretch. So you're bringing that front foot forward, toes up. I'm locking that knee out. And then with this, I'm going tall chest, coming forward here. Woo! Feel real good in the hammy, the back of the leg here. So you want to hold that 1 minute aside. If I'm going loose in my shoulders and going forward, I mean, you can touch your toes all day if you have limited range. But we want to really challenge ourselves. We want to feel that pull in the hamstring. So nice tall chest. My chest is what's driving forward. My stomach is what's driving forward. Holding that pose 1 minute aside. So each side, like Jean-Claude Van Damme, back in the day, sweet. Right here, Lionheart. Nice flat back, awesome. Toes up on that front foot. Good job. Love you guys, appreciate you guys. Reach out to me if you guys need any help with anything. I got the free online fitness videos with the YouTube. Please follow us, like, share, subscribe. This video and even any of the YouTube videos as well. I'm gonna keep doing free videos every single week, at least during the COVID quarantine that we have going on right now. And if you guys want anything more, I do more extensive workouts, all that kind of stuff. Still virtual online. We've been having a lot of fun Did that since day one, since the orders came down for the quarantine, and we've been building that family. So it's great. If you guys want to be a part of that, let me know. That's a totally different thing, but it's freaking awesome. Otherwise, I can't wait to get to you guys in person. Still hoping for summer with the kids' classes, but hope, pray, have a good time, and then either way, I'm going to figure out something that we can do together, whether it's virtual, online, and stuff like that. Something real interactive like we did today with all my kids' classes for summer. So thank you guys very much for everything, and have a great day, okay? Let me know how I can help you guys. Frankie!